Good morning, guys. Let's get started. I hope everyone able to see my screen and able to hear me. Can someone confirm, please? Yeah, thanks. And do we have anyone newly joined today? Are there anyone who joined newly?
Hi Karthik, this is Naidu. I joined yesterday. Get email from Ashok IT with previous class videos.
Okay. Have you gone through those?
No, I didn't get it.
You didn't get. Okay.
Those videos.
I mean, like, have you checked? So whatever the email ID that you have given to this.
Yeah.
Did you check the spam folder?
Yeah, I checked it.
Okay, it should be. If not, then it should be there. Okay, I'll inform them to send it today, or else someone would have been here. Okay, I'll ask them to send it today. Okay, no worries.
Thank you.
Okay, you have not received any enrollment email also, right?
Yes, but I got as soon as I registered, I got email for this.
Yeah, that
Zoom.
is different. Yeah, that is different. Okay, no issues. Today you're going to get a call from the Ashok IT. Have you got a call yesterday at least?
No.
Okay, fine. Don't worry. So I'll be telling to them to call all of you and then send an email to you, all of you. Okay.
Oh.
So anyone who joined newly today? Okay. If no, okay. Now let's get started, guys. So yesterday we looked at the implementation of a get method, toString method, size method, everything, correct? So can someone tell me how does the get method work? What is the internal implementation of a get method? Anyone, just try. If you are not able to answer, that's fine, no problem.
If index greater than or equal to, can you throw the exception or else in the array of the index.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. So there is some background noise. Just make sure that whenever you speak, there is no background. Yeah. So in the get method, what we did, so using the get method, the importance of a get method is get method is taking an integer value. That integer value is nothing but an index. And the return type of a get method is an object. So how can we get it? So whenever you have an array, how can I get an array, some specific index from an array followed by index number? So that obviously you will get an object. So that is what we have written. But there is sometimes my size of an array is 10, but I am trying to access 15th element. Is it possible? No. Hence, so if the index is less than 0 or negative, or if the index that user is trying to give more than the length, then I'm throwing an exception, right? So this is a implementation of a get method. Apart from that, we also have seen so whenever we print an object, what happens is any class, if I try to print an object using system.out.println, etc., what happens? So it will call the toString method, right? So whenever you call the toString method, automatically the predefined implementation of a toString method is package name followed by class name and then some hexadecimal number. But whenever I try to print the array list object, am I getting the java.util.array list followed by some number, or am I getting the data present inside the array list? Data present inside the array list, right? So if I want to do the same thing in my customer array list, what I have to do? I have to override the toString method. And whenever I override the toString method, I have to iterate all the data and then write open bracket, close bracket, and get the data, right? So this is what we do for toString method. So this is what we have learned in the yesterday class. So does anyone has any questions so far?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you go on array list class? Scroll down. Sir, can you please comment on this 33 and 34 line? Sir, now if we print the custom array list object, we don't get desired output like original array list.
Okay, let's see. You can write null check. Here.
Sir, I tried.
Okay. Okay, in this, okay, let's go see. Yeah, it's good that you have tried. See, I have written this null check. I can write before itself, right? Inside this also, I can write null check. Not equal to null, add. See, the null is gone. So extra, this is coming. We can even write that also, right? See, last, you do not want to add this one, right? So inside this also, I will write the same comment, same condition. Now let us run the program. I think it is not. Okay, let us debug. Since one last element is null, so it is getting added extra. Someone is saying something?
No, same. The last else condition should not add it.
Yes. This is not a big deal. We can do it as long as you know how to write it.
Yeah, here.
Now seventh element. Let's start append 70. Now the next element. Okay, 80 has come. Where did the 80 got added? Yeah. Okay. 80, the comma is getting added at the end. So, okay, instead of writing this much big condition, let me write a quickly string. Array dot string. And then what is the array? A dot for each or else. So there is a concept called string joiner in Java 8. So using string joiner, we can easily do. See, here we can write again, like here I can add if the next element is not there, I can get rid of this. Again, I have to iterate and then get rid of it. Instead of writing the code much, then I can do like this.
Instead, you can use while loop.
While also same thing will happen, right?
No.
It happens the same. See, what is the for you are doing? While you are iterating inside it, for you are iterating through the list, right? Just give me a minute. I'll write and then I'll explain. Let's try this. Yeah. Okay. It's even printing the null. Okay. So fine. So I'll do this and then I'll explain in upcoming classes. Will it be fine, Akash? So it's
Yes,
taking
sure,
a
sir.
little bit time. So what I will do, see here in this condition, I have to write some manual code. See with the code that we have written here for loop, these nulls are getting avoided. Only thing at the end, I have to remove this comma, right? So in order
Yes,
to
sir.
remove this comma, so I have to convert this S into instead of taking a string, I can take a string array. And I can take the data and then iterate over the data and then get rid of this comma. So I'll do that and I'll explain that in the upcoming class. Will that be fine? I
Yes,
can
sir,
do it
sure.
now, but it is little time taking. So I have to explain that remove method. So for today. Okay. I'll do that and I'll explain. If I forget, just remind me. Okay.
Okay.
Now let us see how does the remove method works. Okay. So generally, if for example, this is the array list. Now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have the data called 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Now, if I am deleting this element, Can someone tell me how does array list look like after deleting 2? What is the size now here? What is it? Is it 5 or 6 size?
6.
6.
Okay. After deletion of one element, what is the size?
5.
5. Okay. Now how does the array list look like?
10, 20, 40, 50, 60.
10, 20, 40, 50, 60. So that means if you are trying to delete second index, so that means this is a old array. This is a new array after deletion, correct? Before, after. Okay. Now, so whenever you are doing deleting at some index, so before that, if you look at the data before this one, what is there any change before the element?
No, there is no change.
0th index is copied directly into the 0th index. 20 is present in one index, it is copied same. Now, so in the old array before deletion, 30 is present in the second index. But in the new array, is the 30 is there? No, because we are removing. Then 40 is present in third index. That has come into the second index, correct?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
So that means here, can I say whenever I try to remove, whichever the element that I am trying to remove, for that index, I am not doing anything, correct? I am not copying that index to the other array. But what I am doing, I am copying the data from next element to the before element, right? Hope you understand. So here in the remove method, what is happening? Left shift operation is performed. So whenever you are trying to delete a second element, can I say third element is coming into the second index, 4 is coming into third index, 5 is coming into the 4 index, and fifth one will be null. Next, whenever you insert a element, your element your element has to be, now fifth will become null. Now next time whenever do add method, where the data will go? Into the fifth index, right? So this is the implementation of a remove method. So what happens in a remove method? This is about, I'm talking about remove method which takes index, integer. So in the using the remove method, you will provide some index. So there is a remove method which takes an object. We will see that later. But remove method which takes an integer, what does it mean? You are in the array list, internally it has an indexes. If you give the index as 2, what does it mean? Or index as 3, that means you are trying to delete that element. So before that index, there is no issue. After that index, what happens? The array gets left shifted, right? Left shifted means third element comes to the second position, fourth element comes to the third position, fifth element comes to the fourth position, right? This is what happens in the remove method. Now, if I have to write this code, what should I do, guys? Manually? So can you think about it? I have whenever I'm doing the remove method internal implementation, where the data is stored generally in array list?
Stored inside the object array.
Object array. Now from that object array, one index, I will give the index as 2. I want to delete that. Now what should I do? Just think about it.
Remove the method index.
Okay, I'll remove that index, but how can I do the copy of this element, third element into second, fourth into third, fifth into fourth?
By moving from left.
Now, can I say, generally I have to see in the remove method. So first of all, can I say that I have to create one more array, right? Say for example, int length equal, okay. Length equal to a dot length minus 1, because 0 it's okay. A dot length, okay, done. Now can I say I will create one more object array temporary, correct? Because I have to copy. See here, look at here. See, this is old array. I mean, this is a predefined array list before deletion. Whenever I try to delete, what am I doing? I'm copying the data before that index as is, but from the next index, it is coming into the new array. This is a new array. So in order to do this, can I say I need to have one more array equal to new object array? Okay, and then length is same thing, correct? Length, done. Or I can do length minus 1 also, right? Length minus 1, because after deletion one element, what is the new array size? Will be reduced by one element, right? Done. Now, what I am doing, before the index to be deleted, what does the remove method should take? Remove method should take index to be deleted, correct?
Yes.
Which index you are trying to delete? See, can I write like this? Index to be deleted. Okay, done. Now index to be deleted. Now, what you from this diagram, what you understand, guys? If I say remove of 2, what is the meaning? I wanted to delete the second index. Now, whenever you are copying the data, how you are copying? Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
We have a method of copy dot something. From there we are copying.
Yeah, arrays.copy, we use it.
Yes.
But here arrays.copy will not work, because arrays.copy, what it will do? It will copy the old array to the new array, correct? And it will increase the size. But here, apart from the copying, I want to get rid of the second index also, correct? That means 3 should come into second, 4 should come into third, 5th should come into 4. Will that happen with arrays.copy? No, it will not happen, right? See, arrays.copy, what it will do? It will just old array data, it will move into the new array. But am I doing that functionality here? I am not copying the second element, right? Hope the one who answered it understood. We cannot use arrays.copy, right?
Yes.
Now, if I have to write manually, so before the whatever the index remove method you are passing, before that, can I say I have to copy that old array data from old array to the new array as is? Yes. Now let us see for loop I equal to 0, I less than ob dot length I plus plus. Now here, what should I do? If I less than or less than index to be deleted, So what is my old original array list data structure? A, correct? Now my new array is OB. Now can I say here, see, when I equal to 0, I less than 4. 0 less than 2, is it true? I want to delete, remove of 2 means I want to delete second index. Now I am at correct I equal to 0. 0 less than 2, is it true?
Yes.
Now, so do you need to do anything? Can I say that at 0th element, I have to copy as is from the old array to the new array?
Yes.
Now, how can I do that? Can I say OB of I equal to A of I? Am I right?
Yes.
OB is a new array. I am copying. Now again, it will increment. I plus plus. I value will become 1. 1 less than 2. Is it true?
Yes.
Yes. So can I copy the 20 also to the new array? Done. Now when I value will become 2. 2 less than 2. Is it true?
False.
Now, so are you copying the second element?
No.
So then can I say I have to write else condition for this?
Yes.
Now in the else condition, OB of 2 equal to what are you passing? A of 3, correct? A of 3 is coming into the OB of 2. Am I right? See, OB of 2. See, you are not copying the second element, but instead what are you copying? In the second index of old new array, you are copying the third index of old array. Am I right? Yes or no? Now, see, currently my I value is 2. OB of I means what happens? OB of 2, correct? Then can I say A of I plus 1? Which will become A of 3. Am I right? Guys, are you following me?
Yes.
Yes.
So now in this way, now when I value is 2, what I am doing, OB of T equal to A of 3. That means can I say I am old array? See, I am not copying this one. That means I am getting rid of it. Now 3 is copied into the 2. Done. Now I value will become 4. 4 less than 2. Is it true? No. Again, OB of 3. I value becomes 3. 3 less than 2. Is it true? No. So OB of 3 equal to A of 4. So am I copying again this one element? Yes. Now I value will become 4. 4 less than 2. Is it true? No, it will go to the OB of 4 equal to A of 5. Then this will be copied. Now, my array list, if you look at here, I am iterating OB dot length. OB dot length equal to A dot length minus 1 I will keep. So here 4, now I value will become 5. 5 less than, the size is 4. 5 less than 4. Is it true? No. That means this fire loop will come out. Now in my new array list, what is the size? This one, correct? And do I have the data correctly? Yes. So did I remove this? Did I copy this second index? No. Can I say this might be the remove of method of implementation? Hope you
Yes.
understand, guys.
Yes.
But is it like, say, you are playing with the index and all, is it user friendly?
No, it's not so user friendly.
So, I mean, like, to understand this, it is good, correct? But we can do the simplification, right? In order to simplify this. So, can someone tell me whenever I write system.out.println, what is the meaning here? System.out.println, what is the meaning? What is this? A system is called?
Class.
Class.
It's a class, correct?
Okay,
Now,
okay.
in the system class, there is a method called array copy. In the system class, there is a method called array copy. What this array copy will do? Guys, are you able to hear me?
Yes, now I
Yeah, sorry, I lost the power, so I got disconnected. I hope you are able to see my screen as well.
yes, correct.
Okay. Now, using the system.array copy, using this method, you can copy. That means, see here, in this method, there are some elements, like there are some parameters. I will do that. I'll come to that method. So this, whatever you are doing, this for loop, creating a new array and copying, that work can be done by the system.array copy. Now, so in this one, you need to know one thing. See here, this is my original array, correct? Now, if I'm trying to delete second position, how many shift operations I need to do? Can I say 1, 2, 3, correct? Now, so if I am trying to delete this third index, if I am trying to delete this index, how many shift operations I need to do?
2.
2. Now, so I need to know dynamically, right? So number of, there is one formula for number of shift operations. Number of shift operations equal to A dot length minus index to be deleted minus 1. Okay. Now, so let's check whether this formula will work or not. What is the length? 0 to 5 means size is 6. 6 minus, first I want to delete second index, correct? First example. So index to be deleted means 2 minus 1. How many shift operations you are doing? Through the formula 3, correct? Now here also through the diagram, are you doing 3? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now let us change it to, let us take which position. You guys tell me which index we'll try to delete.
First index.
First, okay. Now whenever I try to delete this first index, how many shift operations? 1, 2, 3, 4, correct? Now let's look at the formula. In the formula also 6 minus 1 minus 1, 4, correct? Is it coming same?
Yes.
Now let us look at the last element. Now if I am trying to delete this fifth element, do I need to perform any shift?
No.
No. Let's see here. Which index? Fifth index. 6 minus 5 minus 1, 0. That means how many shift operations I need to perform? 0. So this method system.array copy will do the shift. So that means what should I do? When should I call this system.array copy, guys? Whenever this formula is giving greater than or equal to greater than 0, then only I should call system.array copy, correct? Are you able to understand?
Yes.
Yeah. Now let us write the code. Now, so in the remove method, so let us try to implement the remove method. What does the remove method take?
The index.
Okay. So we can modify the return type also. You can generally remove method returns what element you have what element you have removed, right? We can modify the return type also later. Don't worry about that. Index to be deleted. Why am I putting this variable is if I write a index, already in this class we have an index variable, correct? You will get a confused. Am I right? So that's the reason remove method, I am writing the variable name as an index to be deleted. Now in this method, now int number of shift operations equal to a dot length minus index to be deleted minus 1. Now, if this in number of shift operations is greater than 0, or else, so what I will do here, now see here, the same thing again, if my size is, if my array list size is 5, now can I delete the 10th index?
No.
Oh,
So that means, can I say I have to write this same condition here also, this one? Yes or no?
definitely.
Yeah. And remove method will return whatever the object that you removed, correct? Now, so can I call the get method inside it to get the value, correct? So I'll call the get method and I will pass index to be deleted. Now, so here, if I call the get method automatically, if I am passing the index as 10, my size is 5. Can I say from here it will throw the exception? Yes. Now, if it is, for example, if my size is 5 and I am passing 2, then what is the remove method returns? Generally the object that is deleted. So that object I'm getting it from a get method. It's already there, right? So I can, so this object will, let me take this as object as a obj. Now at the end, can I say I will write return obj, right? Okay, done. Now if the number of shift operations is greater than 0, then what I'm doing, I am doing, yeah, I have to do system.array copy. Now, if you look at here, if you look at this method, look at the definition here. Copies an array from specified source array beginning at the specified position to the specified position at the destination array. So that means here, whenever you're deleting, see here, whenever you're doing the remove operation of 2, if you're deleting this element, what you need to do? In this array, from the third position, you need to put it to the second position. Fourth element, you need to put it in the third position. Fifth, you need to give it to the fourth position. Before this, you don't need to do, right? So the same thing will be taken care here. See, in this system.array copy, you have a, see, first element is object source. That means where the data is present. Source means my source is present in A, correct? A is a source array. Now, second is nothing but a source position, right? So what is the source position?
Second index.
Yeah. Now, second index, you are deleting second index, right? So now see here, this third is coming into the second index, 4 is coming into the third index, 5 is coming into the fourth index, right? Now here I will put index to be deleted. And third, what? Look at the third element. Look at the third element. Object destination. Destination also, in my example, I have created a new array. See here, whenever I write manually code, I have created a new array. After doing all these operations, can I say I have to assign, again reassign old array to the new array like this? Yes. But here I don't need to create. I'll give the destination is also same array. Automatically it will do. Okay. Now the fourth element is destination position. Now in the destination position, I will say index plus 1, correct? Okay. Now now at the end, why am I passing the number of shift operations? Look at here. So whenever I'm deleting the second position, what I have to do? How many shift operations I'm performing? 1, 2, 3. So that means here my for loop will iterate for all the elements and then it will copy, correct? So inside this array copy method, they are using that. So they wanted to know how many times you want to repeat the data. So that's the reason we have to pass the number of shift operations. So this is about it. And apart from this, there is some more implementation. We'll come to that now. So now let us see the predefined array list remove method and see how does it look like. Remove method which takes a integer, correct? See this one. See here they are checking objects.check check index. Inside this, they'll check whether you are trying to delete the index beyond the length or index is negative. Okay. Now they are calling fast remove. There is one method. So let's look at here. So look at here. Can I say index? See new size equal to size minus 1 greater than I. So this is similar to the size is nothing but what? My array list size. My index to be deleted. Now if you look at here, are they using system.array copy? Yes. Now I have just, okay. Here we just need to modify one thing. Here, what is the index I am deleting? 2. So what is the source? See, this is a source array, correct? And this is a destination array. Okay. When if I am taking the index to be deleted variable equal to 2, then what I am doing? 2 plus 1 I am passing into the 2, correct? See, so 2 plus 1 element is coming into the 2 position. And again, after this, 3 plus 1 is coming into the 3rd position. 4 plus 1 coming into the 4th position. So I have to give here index to be deleted plus 1. This is the source location. And this is the destination. Look at here. Now, if I'm deleting 2, from my source array, index to be deleted plus 1. That means 2 plus 1, 3. 3 is coming into the, see, if you look at here, index to be deleted is 2. 2 plus 1 element is coming into the 2 position. If you do the system.array copy, so into source position, what is the source position? See, whatever the index that you are giving, apart from plus 1, you wanted to start. So that's the reason I have given the source position as index to be deleted plus 1 and destination position as index to be deleted. So that 3 will come into the 2, 4 will come into 3, 5 will come into the 4. Now, if you look at the predefined code, do we have the same thing? Yes. Now, so here, if you look at here, if this condition is greater than 0, then only this will execute, right? Now, in my scenario also, if I am trying to delete this 5th element, what does the formula will give? 6 minus array.length is nothing but 6 minus 5 minus 1. 6 minus 6, 0. Now, whenever I'm trying to delete the last element, do I need to perform any shift operations? Guys, do I need to perform any shift operations if I'm trying to delete the last index?
No.
No. So my formula is giving 0. That means when should I go for this system.array copy? If my number of shift operations is greater than 0. So that's the reason I have written. Now, whenever you're trying to delete this last element, what happens, guys? You will just delete the data, correct? Done. Now, see, whenever you are adding a data, whenever you are adding a 0th index, what is the index value? After adding the first value, what is the index? Index will become 1, correct? After adding second, I mean like first index will become 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, after adding the 5th value, what is the index value? Can I say it is 6, correct? Now, if you're trying to add beyond it, it will increase the size, right? Now, if I am deleting this last element, okay, after deleting last element, now I have to reduce the index also. If I am not reducing, what happens next time whenever I add the data, where it will currently my index is holding 6. After deleting the data, my 5th value will become empty. Now, if I'm trying to add the data, where it will go? Can I say it will go to 6, correct? It will go, the data will go here because my index is holding 6. But here it will be a blank. So that's the reason we add the another condition, A of minus index equal to null. So that means, see here, I just wanted to delete the data. Here, last element, I want to delete the data. How can I delete? See here, earlier 60 data was there. So can I assign null to it so that it will be garbage collected? And then at the same time, I want to reduce the index value also. That is what doing. Say after, let me debug this and show you guys. See, I'll just, my size is 5. Let me add only 5 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me comment this data. Okay, now after adding the 5th value, let us see what is the index value. Okay. Debug as Java application. Now let me remove 5. Sys out cl dot remove of 5. Let's debug the code inside the remove method and then debug the code inside the add method also. Yeah. So whenever I'm trying to add the fifth index, now let us see. See, what is the index value? 4. And is it less than length? No. It will add it. After adding the data, what am I doing? Index plus plus. Okay. Now, what is my index value? 5. Okay. Now, so what is the size? My array list size is 5, correct? In this example, whatever we are debugging, what is the array list size? 5, correct? See, look at here. See, array list size is 5.
Yes.
And how many elements I added? 5 elements, correct? So, and what is the after adding 5 elements, what is the index value? Index equal to 5, correct? See, if you look at here, index is 5, the size is 5. Done. Now, so can I pass the remove value, remove as 5? So when my array list size is 5, till what I can remove it, guys? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I pass 5, do I have, see, when array list size is 5, do I have the 5th index value?
No, we don't have.
So that means what should I get? Can I say I should get an exception now?
Yes, index out of 100.
Now let us see whether are we getting an exception. See, index is 5 is greater than or equal to a dot length. So that means, see, when size is 5, what are the indexes that you can delete? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 only. You cannot delete 5. So see, that means if I am trying to delete the index that is not there, am I getting exception? Yes, one scenario is worked. Now let us take 4. Now here, let us take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now, if I am trying to delete this position, okay. Now, if I am trying to delete this position, okay. Now let us run. Do I need to perform any shift operations?
No.
No. Yeah. After adding the 5th element, the index will become 5. Now I'm trying to delete. Okay. Now I'm going to the get method. See, I'm getting the object that is deleted. What is the object I'm trying to delete? 50 is there. Sorry, in this example, 50 is there, guys. Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. Now 50 is the object I'm trying to delete. Now I'm calculating number of shift operations. Is it 0? Yes. Correct. I'm deleting last time. So do I need to do the left shift? No. I'll come out. Now, if I do not write this code, what happens? So here, currently, if I'm now you are deleting this last position means what you should do? Can I say A of index to be deleted equal to null? Then what happens? Can I say this value will become null, correct? Yes or no? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 will become null, correct? Done. That means you are deleting it. Now, so currently my index is holding what? 5. But next time, whenever you add the data, where the data will come into the after deletion, After deleting an element, if you are coming and then adding like this, if I say after deleting CL dot add 60, where are you expecting this 60 should go? In which index it should go?
In the fourth index it will go.
Fourth index. But my index is holding which value? After adding the data, index is becoming 5. So that means at the time of deletion, can I say I have to reduce my index also so that it will go to 4? If I don't reduce, can I say it will go to 5? Here 5. Can I say in middle there is one null value? Correct?
Yes, yes.
Hope you understand, guys. So that's the reason I have to reduce the index value. See, I have to reduce the index value. That is what I'm doing pre-decrement. And then I'm assigning the value to the null. Or else I can do A of index. Okay. I can do A of index minus. Sorry. Minus only. Pre-decrement only. Because index is 5. Currently index is holding 5. But do I have the 5 element? No, I have to make the 4 to the null. So that is what I am doing. Let us run the code and see. Now in this, let us add 60. Now let's see where the 60 will go. Debug as Java application. Yeah. So look at here. I'm getting the object number of shift operations done. See, what is the index value? Look at here, 5. So here, which element I am deleting, guys? 4. So if I am deleting means what is the meaning of deleting? If I am assigning this reference to the null, can I say I am deleting? Yes. So currently my index is 5. I have to come to the last position, right? So what I'm doing, index minus. Whether you are shifting operation, whether you are doing, you have to change it. So if you look at here, now what happens? The index is become 4. Now, next time if I add CL dot add 60, where the 60 will come now? Let's debug. See, 60 is getting added in the 4th position only, right? Look at here, 4th index. If I am not reducing, what happens, guys? If I'm not writing this line of code, then what will happen? There will be a blank in the middle, correct? Whenever you're deleting, one space will be, one empty index will be present, which is not correct. So that's the reason you need to write this condition. This is very, very important. Hope that's that understood, guys.
Yes, correct.
Any questions, anyone? This is a remove method. Now, if someone asks about what is a remove method, you need to answer that inside the, whenever we are trying to do the remove method. So remove method also should check if the user is trying to delete 10th index, but the array size is 5. Is it possible? No, we have to handle that scenario. And apart from that, we are calculating the number of shift operations. See, if I'm trying to delete 2nd index, then in the array size is 5, 3 will come into 2, 4 will come into 3, 5 will come into 4. So we are calculating the number of shift operations. What?
So this method of how the index becomes 5 because there is no any loop running, right?
Inside this, here, based on the number of shift operations, internally, if you look at the implementation of this method, it's a native method. It's implemented in the operating system. See, if you look at here length, based on this length, from the source array, source position, they'll copy the data to the destination array.
After that loop, the A of index is 5, right? So the 5, how it comes, if you deleted the last element, means how the index becomes 5.
Which one you're talking?
Line number 97.
See, am I touching anything in this code index where this index variable is getting set in the add method, right? That is what I have shown. See, whenever you're trying to add a data, after adding the each element, can I say you are incrementing the index?
Yeah, yes.
So why are you incrementing? If you don't write this code, can I say the same index gets replaced, right? So this index I am not making it to 5. Now, whenever you're after adding your 5 elements, your index will become 5. But you are deleting the 4th index. That means you have to reduce the index value. If you are not reducing, it will make a one empty space or blank spaces in the array. So that's the reason you have to do reduce. See here, this code does not do anything to the index. This index is getting set in the add method, right? Hope you are able to understand, Pranit?
Yes, got it. Yes.
Yeah. Any questions?
Can you show the implementation of array copy code once?
Implementation.
Yes.
It's a native method. That means the implementation would be there in the operating system. I mean JVM. So what does it will do is
from the source. Okay.
So from the source array, source position, it will copy the data to the destination array and destination position. So here, what I have given here, source position is index to be deleted +1. That means what is the index I am passing? Example 2. So if I am passing 4,
Okay.
this method will not be called. If I am passing 2, so 2 + 1 will come into the 2. Here, if I write this code, then what happens is internally, what is it? What is the, say I am calling the remove method, remove of 2. Assume that this is a from main method I am calling like this. Then what is the index to be deleted? You tell me, the one who asked.
2.
What is the index to be deleted variable will hold whenever I call remove of 2?
2.
2. So that can I say it will become 2 + 1? Yes.
Okay.
And then here it will become 2, correct? And number of shift operations is
6 minus 2.
Now in this scenario, my array size is 5 and minus 2 minus 1. So 5 minus 3 means 2 shift operations, correct?
Okay.
Now it will pass here, done. So first that means what does it will do? Say from the A array, third position will be copied into the second position into the A itself. Okay. Now after this, here see that one shift operation is done. Here if you look at the last parameter, how many shift operations? 2. That means it will be copied like this again. 3 + 1 to 3. And here it will be like now in this scenario, see it will be 2 only. So this is one shift operation, this is one shift operation, done. So 3 + 1, that means fourth index will be copied into 3, done. Do you have anything else? No. And remaining 0, 1, 2 will 0, 1 will be as is. Hope you understand. Did you understand?
Sir.
Yeah. So any other questions, guys? Anyone?
If you are passing string means how can you do it? We are passing it integer.
See, do you to this remove method, can you pass string? Remove method, what does the remove method will take?
Index, sorry, okay, index integer only.
Yeah, can you pass string?
No.
And then so today will be the last demo class, guys. So if you are interested for this course, please do the enrollment. So today I will inform to the admins, like whoever did not get an email, don't worry. So for time, if you wanted to enroll, let me show you the screenshot of enrollment. You can take a screenshot of this if you are interested. You will get a session, all the videos enrollment process you'll get. But if you wanted to enroll, can you guys take a screenshot? If you are enrolling for collection, you can pay 3,000 fees. If you are enrolling for data structure, depends on you. If you want to live classes, 8,000, backup videos, 10,000. Those who guys are interested, you can take a screenshot. In case you don't get an email, this I'll make sure that you will get it. But I'm just like asking you to take a screenshot for safe purpose. Okay. Have you guys taken? Yeah. Okay. So now, so till completion of a linked list will go very slow. But once you understand hash map, array, hash set, array list, and then linked hash map, linked hash set, and then linked list, once you understand the linked list, stack and queues and trees will become so easy. So that's where we'll go little fast. Till the linked list will go very slow. So does anyone has any questions?
Sir, from tomorrow, where we will get update about new Zoom link and all.
So here, if you have done the
Yes,
enrollment,
sir. I had done enrollment.
so you will be added to the WhatsApp group. There is a WhatsApp group that is created. You will be added to the WhatsApp group. And
By today, only, no?
yeah.
Okay.
And see, you have to send an email if you have done the payment.
Yeah. I
Take the
sent email also.
screenshot. Yeah, maybe you have done yesterday night.
Yeah, yesterday evening.
Yeah, because by the evening they will leave, right? So today they will consolidate the information and they'll give you a call also. So once tomorrow onwards, the Zoom link will be changed, and all the candidates who enrolled for this course, you will be given the ashokitech.com portal access. You don't need to search for the Zoom URL now. You just click on that portal, automatically you will join the class every day. Any questions?
So once the collection section is completed, you can start at the DSA.
Yeah.
It means if I paid only for the collection, I can able to for first month I can construction after that month not right?
Yes. You can do. It's up to you. So if no question, that's all for today, guys. So if you are interested and if you like the way I teach, please inform your friends and then enroll for the course. Okay? But I hope in this demo classes, I hope you guys have learned something new, right?
Yes, sir.
And so generally that is what I am expecting. So whenever during the core Java, they don't explain the internal implementation. They'll explain at high level only. They don't talk about the internals. They don't give you the ability to write on your own and all. So that's where I thought this is the real beneficiary from your project and then attending the interview also. Okay. So if you are interested, please do enroll. So that's all for today, guys. Yeah. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day.
Thank you.